which would make him wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Because you beat the odds. You beat 12 months with your foot.
Right.
And by the way, I have that ER record, and he did not write that down.
He didn't.
It is not in there.
Well,
there's not one thing in that record about them telling you anything about cancer.
Well, you know, I mean, I think I've told my kids that that hospital out there scares me, and it does. And it does.
Is this the one you go to twice a day sometimes?
Twice a day? No, I've never been there twice a day.
We have the records. You've been there twice a day.
I've been there twice.
For different symptoms.
Okay.
And they also did not say anything about cancer diagnosis.
Okay, but what were the reasons I was there? Do you remember?
Well, actually, I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
Because here are the things that you have claimed when you have gone in. Liver and lymph node cancer, there is no record, no chemo, no radiation.
No.
No chemo, no radiation. You have said you have had bladder cancer. There is no record anywhere that you have ever been diagnosed with bladder cancer. You've never had any chemo or radiation treatment for bladder cancer. You have said you had kidney cancer. There is no record. You have had no chemo. You have had no radiation for that. You have said you had lung cancer. There is no record, and your lungs actually are clear.
Right.
You said you have had 4 heart attacks in 4 days. There is no record of you having a heart attack, and the day you said you had that, you walked home.
4 heart attacks.
From the hospital where you had the heart attack.
Okay.
And you said you had triple bypass surgery?
No, I never had bypass surgery.
No, you haven't. And there's no record of it. Your heart is normal. Okay? Broken bones? We're just talking about 17 and 18 now. This is just last year and this year so far. Broken bones, no. Mild stroke, no. Kidney failure, no. Severe leg infection. There was an ultrasound. It was negative. No amputation. 6 to 12 months to live. Well, you just didn't die.
Okay. I mean, as comical as it might sound, the broken bones, I broke both my legs and both my ankles at the same time.
In 14. That was in 2014, not in 17, 18.
No, I didn't. I never said it was in 17 or 18.
Yes,
I never
you did.
Well,
there aren't versions of the truth, and when you're just making things up, it's hard to remember when you said what to who.
I understand that, too.
Coming up, Terry says Carl just has no dignity and doctor shops for prescriptions. Is Carl really sick here? We'll talk about that when we come back.
I feel that my dad is dangerous. I believe that he could kill me. He went around the house with a butcher knife and cut all the phone lines. It was one of the scariest nights. I feel that my dad is dangerous. I believe that he could kill me. About 16 years ago, my dad was on Xanax. He went around the house with a butcher knife and cut all the phone lines, told me that no one was making it out of the house alive. I slammed the bedroom door, pushed the bed and the dresser in front of it, lifted the window, and then I jumped out and ran down the street to call 911. That was one of the scariest nights that I've ever experienced. My dad is seriously disturbed and needs a lot of help.
They are being harassed and beleaguered and are really just worn out.
I understand.
They're just worn out from this.
I know that.
And you say you've had 4 heart attacks. You've not. You say your leg's going to be amputated. It isn't. You say you have cancer. You don't. You should be very happy about that. But the question is, why